This is our skies today. It is a little breezy, sunny, and warm. It looks like our apricot tree survived the freeze that we got the other day. Trying to get it to focus so I can get a photo. This is just amazing. Hi everyone, it is probably a few days later, anyway, a couple days maybe, from the last clip that you'll see added into this video, where I was talking about going to a thrift store that I have only been to a couple times with my dad, and it's been a few years. I think my sister went with us once. But I'm on a mission. I love thrifting anyway. I do love going to thrift stores, and I think they might have some great books, Bibles, devotionals. They did, the times that I did go, at that time I didn't buy Bibles. I was buying like devotionals, but they had a really great selection of stuff, and their prices weren't outrageous at that time. Okay, I'm gonna turn you guys around, but fair warning, my windshield is dirty. It is full of bug gut, and we haven't gone by the gas station to go clean it off. I've used my window washer fluid, but it's not doing nothing. So just fair warning. I never come down this way, so I'm kind of like anxious because I'd never drive this way really. Not usually by myself. Usually if I do drive, usually someone's with me, like usually my husband. Sometimes I've driven down here a couple times with my mother-in-law, but normally it's Ben or my dad driving when I come this way. So this is like towards downtown area. You get to St. Francis and downtown, and but I rarely come through here. But the thrift store that I want to go to is down this way. It's not too far from where I'm at right now. This thing is moving a lot today. But there's also another used bookstore up here that I've seen, and I believe it's on the same side as that thrift store, but I don't know. I'm not sure. And I'm not exactly sure what kind of exactly what kind of bookstore it is. Go ahead. I get it, man. This place is crazy. So the bookstore is actually right here on my left. So it is basically in the same area. It's called Books of Interest. So I've never been in there. I don't even know what type of place it is. But this one that I'm going to, I'm going to have to go in through the other side. It's called Thrift Store by PMS is what it is. And so we'll see what we find. They have some really nice stuff in there. It's like, if you're from New Mexico or if you have been to Santa Fe, it's a very Santa Fe style like thrift store, and that's in my opinion. Just like it has a lot of the Santa Fe style clothing and just stuff like that, so it's a little more high end as well, but the prices aren't always that bad. I mean, you do pay a little bit more, but a lot of the stuff that they have is like either one of kind, or like at least a more rare that you'd find it, and it's usually from shops downtown in Santa Fe, stuff like that. They do have other things as well, but a lot of the clothing, they also have quilts there for sale that people have made that are just amazingly beautiful. So I'm going to see where I can get in through there, because I don't really know how to get in there. I think I'm going to have to turn around actually, because you can't turn through there. And then if I go in down here, I'm not seeing where you can get into a parking lot through there. So I'm just going to turn in there and get out and go back the other way. There's a lot of shops down here as well that I've never seen. I just don't want to go down too far and get lost, because there's a lot of small streets and neighborhoods and like one ways and things like that, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to chance that. And I mean, I do have GPS on my phone, but still, I don't know what oh, that's a cafe. I've never seen that before. Oh look, here we go. I did pass this, I just didn't see that there was a parking. So it is, let's see here, jacuzzi place. Oh, this is cool. It's actually the same parking lot for the bookstore as well as the thrift store. So I may be able to just walk over to the bookstore as well and check that place out. This should be fun. It's going to be an adventurous day for me, because this is places I do not come, especially by myself. I'm going to back up and get into this parking, because I don't want to park in that parking that's over the bump that goes across, because I don't think that would be good. So I'm going to try to film in here, but just this place is pretty packed, small, and there's a lot of people. It'd be a little hard, but I will try to get the part where the books are, because I know in there the times I've gone, it hasn't been as packed, but I can't say for sure. But we'll see how it goes, and I will take you guys in with me as long as I can and film at least some of it and show you guys around. All right, see you in the next clip.
Is this you? Oh my goodness. So this is the big total $4.50. Or this big dog $4. No, you take it. Because he's perfect.
Sorry.
No. Okay, $4.50. That's right. You're like, you're only going to have to find a different. It's a good shop. It's a good shop.
It is
It was
very
82
hot.
yesterday?
Huh? Yeah.
It was 82 yesterday.
Today I think it's supposed to be like 85 or something
Ooh,
like
too
that.
hot.
It's way too hot.
At this time of year, huh?
Yeah. I'm good at 75.
Yes. I know it's going to be the hottest I've ever seen.
Yeah. Alright, I am out of the thrift store and the bookstore. I know the air conditioner is probably pretty loud because it is kind of really hot out. Let me show you. I know it's making a lot of noise. I'm sorry. So all funds raised by this thrift store go to healthcare and early childhood education through the Presbyterian Medical Services, I'm guessing. Yes. They are a little high priced. They do have high-end items and stuff, but they have like an amazing sale today. Everything was 50% off. All the books were 50% off. And actually a lot of the store was 50% off. They gave me a bag, so okay. So what I found, this is like I had to. It's all about surrendering. It's there's Beauty in Your Brokenness, 90 devotionals. I don't know who Brittany Meyer and Cassandra Spear are, but it says 90 devotionals to surrender striving, live unburdened, and to find your worth in Christ. So I thought that was great. And then this one, The Praying Life, Seeking God in All Things, Deborah Smith Douglas. It is a devotional. These were 50 cents. That first one was, I think, $1. And then the Gospel of John, this is just part 2, so it's chapters 9 through 21, William McDonald. And that was 50 cents. This was also 50 cents, 1 minute Bible devotionals. And like the regular price on this is $6.99. And then I got this for $1. It's kind of messed up. It's bonded leather. The New American Bible. It's Catholic Bible Press. I just thought it was really cool, and I don't own a Catholic Bible. I have one, I think, if I still have it, but I'm not sure, from school, that we did history of the Bible, or the Bible as literature. So this one is 1987 by Thomas Nelson. It does have like gold gilding, and the font is slightly small, but it does have some footnotes in it. Let's see. It doesn't have any maps or anything. It just has list of popes. I guess these are like different versions, talking about the different Catholic Bibles, I guess. It is a little dirty. Someone wrote in the back, 5/25/2000. God is funny, smart, and amusing in his ways. His works are awesome and wonderful in my life. He works on my behalf to bless me because I am his child and he loves me. That's awesome. And it's just written in cursive, but it doesn't have any anything else in it. They might have taken out, I think it looks like they took out the page of the name, but I thought that was pretty neat too. So I don't know, I might even give that away if somebody wants that. And then I found this for $3, I think is what they said. So it is a NLT study Bible. This is amazing. It's so cool, and it's not, the font isn't too bad. It has all the footnotes at the bottom, and it looks new. It doesn't look like there has been any markings. It doesn't even really look used, to tell you the truth. There's some maps in the back. So, and there isn't some, let's see, this, what is this? The index to subjects, tables and measurements. Yeah, that's pretty much what they've got, but that's really awesome. And this one is, oh, it's an NIV. I thought it was NLT. It's NIV. Words of Christ in red letter. And it is, let's see what the copyright on this one is. Oh, and it even has these in the front. Let's see. If I can't get these pages apart. It is a 1985, copyright 1985. So that's really cool. So that is the haul from there. Sorry guys, let me pause this while I do. Alright, and at the Books of Interest, I found this old copy of C.S. Lewis, the Screw Tape Letters. Someone had this from Chicago back in 1957, or this was printed in 1957. So it's just, I think I have a copy of this, but I'm not sure. I may have given it away. So this is cool. I get to get an old one. And I got this, The Gospel According to Job. And it just looks like a really interesting book. And it is by Mike Mason. I've never heard of this guy or anything before. Then I found me a really cool Bible that I really like. I'm like so excited because it is a study Bible, but it is soft cover, and we'll see. It's Courage for Life Study Bible for Women. It's a Tyndale, and this is the NLT. So this is it. Oh, I love that scripture in the back. And then it's like, so it has, on the bottom, it's a steadfast life. So it says pray, observe, interpret, apply. So it tells you, gives you like different things to pray for, to observe this section, or of the scripture. And then here's this, some devotionals. Just has like, I guess, different people. Like this one is about someone named Elizabeth Ann Everest, and it just tells a bit of her story. And they have like, it is a journaling Bible. It has space on the side here and little very faint lines. And it's new. Like, oh, and this is one of those filament enabled Bibles. I don't think I have one of those. I don't know. Let's see. This is really nice. It gives you introductions, listen to the word, courage, women of faith, Bible studies, and then there's 7 steps to courage. C is for commit to change. O is for overcome obstacles. U is uncover your true self. R, replace worldly lies with scriptural truth. A, accept the things you cannot change. G, grasp God's love for you. And E, embrace a life of grace. This is really, really neat. So we'll see. I'm gonna look at this a little bit more and see what happens. But I was so excited to find that there. So, and they're a little bit more high priced there because it's not it is a used bookstore. Well, some are used books. I don't know if they all are because it just says books of interest. So I'm not exactly sure if it is used books or not. So some were, obviously, because of Screw Tape Letters is an old one. All right, I'm gonna turn you guys around again. All right, now my next mission is to get my husband some drinks from King Soopers. I don't know if I can get out through here. Oh yeah. Ah. Oh good. It's red. I get to go. So there is another thrift store that I want to get to. I don't know if I'll do that today. I don't know, it's going to be 2 o'clock. And I haven't got my coffee yet. Or gone to the bookstore. So let's see. It all depends on what is going on at the skate park. Because it all depends on how long he wants to be there. Excuse me, I need to drink some water. Slobbering. I'm drinking too fast because I'm thirsty. It's so hot. I think it's so hot. It's marking 79 degrees in the car out there. So I don't know. I just think that's a little bit hot for this time of year for us. I don't know. But anyway, even the guy there, his name is Leo, the owner of the bookstore there, Books of Interest. He's really cool. He's from my hometown. He grew up down on the west side on Moreno. I forgot his last name. It might be on the bookmark that they gave away. So I can ask my dad. He's older than my dad, but he grew up not too far from around there. Leo Cook Romero. Elizabeth is his wife. Romero. Because my family is related to Romeros, but I don't know who this is. He didn't know the names of my family, so we might not be related. There's so many Romeros around that it could just be like extremely far relations. But I found, it's so cool just to meet people. I was so scared to go in there. Like, I did not want to do it. And I don't know what's going on with my phone. I don't know if it's getting hot or too old. I've been really thinking about having to get a new phone, but I really don't want to. I don't want to pay for that. But it's starting to act up when I film sometimes. I put it on earlier and I had to turn it off twice because it was jumping. And then I noticed, like, I don't know what that's about. I don't know why that happens. Like, there shouldn't be anything wrong with it, you know what I mean? But it's the electronics. Just wonderful. But I don't know. So that's just something I was thinking about because I just passed Metro where I get my phone service from. It used to be Metro PCS. I think now it's Metro by T-Mobile. And there's Toyota. I've been looking at the trucks there. I so want a truck. I want an RV. I want a lot of things. See, and I thought about, I would love to get an RV that we could live in and do, all the traveling and stuff in. But I don't know when we'll actually move into something like that, like more permanent. I don't know. Just the whole situation is just something that I'm not sure of yet. But what I thought would be cool is if we could find a truck that we could afford somehow, by the grace of God. It could be a truck that later we could find a trailer that we could pull, that we can, not necessarily a fifth wheel because that's just huge, but just a small trailer that we can use for camping or long-term living in if we want to, or whatever. So that's kind of one thing that I'm thinking about. I just passed the area that I was going to. Fun times, because I'm talking away, and past the whole place that I was going to go to. And now I don't know if I can get out of here in that same way. I'm not exactly sure if I can get, yeah, I think I can. Sometimes I tell you, it's like my brain, or I don't know what it is, like my brain's going too fast for where I'm at or what I'm doing, or part of me is like something's going too fast for me. Like, I don't know, I do that so every once in a while, like I'm on a mission but I still think it's too far away and I already passed it. I'm like, what is going on? But yeah, I'm gonna get him some Monsters. That's what he wants to drink. He does like, I do have LaCroix, and we didn't bring any, and we didn't bring much from home. He did bring water. We always bring water, but you know, he's just depending on how long he's out there. So I'm gonna get him some, and this is the place of the cheapest, because at Walmart they're almost $3, like $2.79 or something like that. All subs are over $3, I think. And here at the Food King, I can remember the name of it, they're like, they range anywhere from $1.95 to $1.69, depending on you know, if they have a sale going on or whatever. So let's see if I find a good parking. But what are you guys up to today? So I'm just kind of taking you along with me on this trip. I don't know if I'll put all of this with the last video. This might be in 2 parts because this one's already like at 14 minutes today. This part anyway, I don't even know how much I've recorded today. And the other one, I'm not exactly sure what it was either. I don't know what this person is doing. I think they were waiting for someone to pass, and they passed quite a while ago. And they probably were looking at their phone like you know how we do. And I'm talking away, so I didn't notice until it was like already been parked there for quite a bit longer than I would have thought I would notice, you know what I'm saying? But, alright guys, so I will see you guys when I get back. Alright, I am out of the store to get the Monsters, and then I ran into the Cornerstone bookstore to see about getting a cover for my prayer Bible, because it is I don't want to mess it up with the tabs sticking out, plus it's leather, and if I'm going to carry it around with me, I want to be able to like protect it from getting, you know, the corners messed up or whatever. So that was my goal. I found something, I'll have to show you guys what it is. And since I kind of was looking for a specific kind of cover, so I thought if I don't find one, then I will use some kind of, I don't know, I thought of even getting like those like floppy or makeup cases that are more like travel cases or something. But anyway, I was looking for something that was kind of floral, because, well, spring, of course. Happy spring, by the way. First day of spring. And for something that, because of the Bible that I'm doing, the prayer Bible that I'm putting together, I'm using the Bloom, I think she called it the Bloom Rose. She did a Rose Bible, but it's based on like blooming. And I'm using, I think it's Blooming or Blossom. I can't remember now. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'll link to that video below. It's from the Sisterita Club, and I had started one years ago, kind of based off of like some of her other ones, and I never stuck to it. But this year I just feel like, I don't know, like I really need to do this. Like it's just different. I don't know. This year has been very different so far in my Bible reading, in what I'm seeing in the Bible, what it's doing for my, you know, for my spiritual life, my heart, my mind, everything. Like just this morning I was reading, we're still in Numbers, but I don't know why I found this so comforting, but they're talking about the regulations, I think something like that, about the man and wife, but it's talking about making vows, oaths, and things to God or to other people. And if you are a man and you make a pledge or a vow to God or someone else, you have got to keep it, or you will pay the consequences of that sin. Now, the same goes for women who are divorced or widowed. Like, it's across the board. And I mean, I'm guessing like in our day and age, it would be very, it could be to single women as well, although there is a stipulation in there. So what it was talking about is, so say a young girl, a young single girl who still lives under her parents' house, you know, under their household, she's under her father. So if she went and made a vow or pledge or something to God or someone else, and he, the day though that he found out about it, it had to be at that day, he finds out about it. If he objects, nullifies it, whatever, she is forgiven by God for not fulfilling the vow because her dad was against it for whatever reason. So let's say she's a single woman and it says that she makes a vow or a pledge and then she marries and her husband nullifies it, he doesn't want her to continue with that for whatever reason, then she is forgiven and she does not have to keep that vow or that pledge at all to God or to others, and God forgives her. Now the other thing with the man, which I found so interesting, and this just is such a picture of Jesus and his sacrifice for us though, because he's over man, right? It's God, Jesus, and then man, and then us as women, right? And I know people have issues with that, but it's biblical. So if a man finds out, like let's say the wife makes a vow, a pledge, and he finds out about it but does not nullify it, and then later on wants to nullify it, he can, but he will pay the consequences for that sin. So it just was comforting to me. I'll get back to that in just a minute.